guys, welcome to the vlog. So as y'all saw, we are doing a 24-hour readathon, but I know it annoys people when we do it all lasting multiple days, but I don't care because nobody's ever complained to me personally about my videos. So if they did, then yeah, I would care, but as of right now, nobody's ever complained. So this is my second one ever, and I did finish Annapolis today, but that was really a read for my last vlog because I did go late into reading it. But so I'm an hour and 45 minutes into this, and obviously we want to get this to 24, but really I call this a 24-hour readathon. It's really just to see how much I read in a week. But I did start a new book. Oh, hold on. We have Upstreams by Mary Oliver. Upstream. This is an essay collection. I did not get to this today because I had to finish Annapolis because I was past the due date. So I have this that is just really a lot of nature writing, the beauty and mysteries of nature, and it just feels so magical. And then I did start a new audiobook today. I'm 45 pages into this, and that is The Lady of the Rivers by Philippa Gregory. This is all about Jacquetta of Luxembourg, who is the mother of Elizabeth Woodville, grandmother of Elizabeth of York, so great-grandmother of Henry VIII, great-great-grandmother of Elizabeth I. And we could go on and on with England and Scotland for that. But this starts when she is a 14-year-old girl, and it's really just being a girl in a world ruled by men and how difficult that is, and how she has seen it firsthand what can happen. And I was honestly so shocked by who this introduced us to in the first chapter or section or whatever. I was not expecting it at all. But the White Queen TV show, some of it is based on this book, and this is my first Philippa Gregory, and that's such a shock because I've seen all her TV shows, and y'all know I love what this is about, like the people and the setting and all of that. So it's a shock I'm finally getting to Philippa Gregory. And then for my mood reading, I'm still reading The Good Terrace. I haven't picked this up in about 2 days because, again, Annapolis was taking up all of my time. But I will be getting back into this tonight. This is about a woman, Alice, who comes from a bourgeois background and is now in the IRA and is making a squat, so a house where people who are in the IRA or thinking of becoming a part of the IRA are staying. And then my ebook is A Breath of Snow and Ashes by Diana Gabaldon. This is following an American family, or, you know, because America was still new for white people at this point. So following a family as the American Revolution is kicking off and how it impacts their family. So that's everything I'm reading. That is the weekly CBR. I'm about to go across town to Chick-fil-A because the one I usually go to is they're remodeling, so I can't go there. My favorite sauce did get recalled, so I don't know if they're gonna have it or not. I'm going to ask for it anyway because it was recalled because I accidentally put the wrong sauce in, like they put the wrong packaging on a sauce. So they're like, if you're allergic to like gluten or soy or whatever, don't eat it. And I am not allergic to those things, so knock on wood that they have the sauce that I want and that it's fine, because I want sauce with my sandwich. But this is gonna be such a busy week, and I'm honestly stressing about it so much. I have so much anxiety, but I will check in with y'all later. I am about to get into reading for the 6 o'clock hour, but I did start a puzzle the other day, so I wanted to show y'all. It's this. I can't even show y'all the picture, but it's this. Cats and a bulldog. So this is my St. Patty's puzzle. I don't even remember what I was doing with all this, but I started this on Friday and I did some Saturday, but I didn't do any yesterday. Yeah, yesterday on Sunday. This is such an odd puzzle as the way, like, let me show y'all, like, how the pieces are shaped. And sometimes, like, ones that may not go in a place might actually fit. And therefore, I had a lot of issues doing the edges of it. So I don't know if I would recommend this company. I didn't see any reviews saying that, though, on Amazon. So maybe I just got, like, a faulty one or something. But yes, so this is the puzzle I'm currently working on, and I will be working on it as I listen to my audiobook. Guys, I have read so much today, like over 200 pages. I don't think I was timing, or was I timing the whole time and didn't mark out when? Okay. So yeah, I was timing it, but the times that I watch YouTube, I forgot to pause it. So we're currently at 3 hours and 50 minutes, so give or take like 10 minutes off of that. And They're so itchy. The pollen count here is so bad. It's very high for tree pollen, and that's the one that does all this. From doing that, my eyes are now watery, but yeah, my eyes are awful. But I got to 34%, I think it was, in the Lady of the Rivers, and I want to tell you all my thoughts. So definitely 4-star category. I am loving it. And actually, let me get my glasses for this. These glasses are covered in makeup. Okay, so let's go to our first tab here. And I only have a few tabs left on this little slab of them, so I'm not going in like blue means characters, green means writing. No, we're just routing. So yeah, there was the one character that I did not expect at all to show up, and I was honestly shocked that these people knew each other. And again, I love the kind of witchy vibes we have. So like she's saying how she hears special noises. She's like, you are not in my house, so you wouldn't hear it. You have to be a descendant of Mycena, the first lady of the House of Luxembourg, and she was a water goddess and all of that. And I love that kind of stuff of people believing in magic, and yeah, it's fun. Then yeah, I said this is the kind of fantasy I love, like very low fantasy where it's just like, oh, fortune telling, like soothsayer, like can see the future. I love that kind of stuff. I eat it up. I love to read it and watch it and, you know, all the fun stuff. My next tab is, it would be interesting to see what is fact and what is fiction. Because like her husband is researching, her first husband, he's researching all this like alchemy, astrology, and you know, at this time, the 1300s, that's a big no-no. So it's going to be really interesting to see what is true and what was fiction, because I know a lot of people don't like these books because there's like all the witchy stuff and all of that. And I'm like, it is historical fiction, underlined fiction. This is not fact. It is for fun and enjoyment. So if you want the fact, you can get a nonfiction book. I'm sure there's plenty. And then, yeah, as I said, I love the vibes. There's fairy tale-esque and with all the witchy stuff. So if you like all that astronomy, alchemy, and all that, definitely recommend picking this up. And oh, I was about to miss this tab down here. Turn to it, please. Okay. Oh, and this was so, this woman was asking her what she learned from her husband, and she's like, I dip my head. I don't know. Sometimes I think I know things. Sometimes I know nothing. I am studying his books, and I shall be glad to learn how to grow herbs and how to use them, but I have no certainty. All that I learn just teaches me that I know nothing. And then she smiles. That is the very path of learning, she says. And I thought that was great because that is so true. So I had to underline that. And then we have another tab. And I've loved the character development we've seen. We've gone maybe close to a decade. Probably not even that. So we first see her as an innocent girl. Then a magical object was how her first husband viewed her. And now she's a woman of her own. And awesome. We love to see character development. And then this one was just kind of funny for me. So this one woman gets accused of witchcraft and goes to prison for like life. She's like, I know them. So this is talking about the people of London. I know them to be people easily charmed by a smile and easily offended by any sign of vanity. That's still true, hence Meghan Markle. But yes, so I read like a little over a third of the book, and I'm loving it. And definitely all my like Goodreads friends who have read this have given it like a 4-star. So definitely it seems I am with them on that I think this will be a 4-star. I'm really enjoying it. Guys, I was going through my pencil pouch to get a highlighter and realized I don't have any more tabs. So we need to order some on Amazon pronto because I'm fine with not having any more for this. I literally only have a few more. I can just tab it down because, as I said, I'm not doing a real light tabbing system. I'm just using whatever colors I have left since I had so few left. So definitely for the next book, so I'm annotating all the books from my TBR this month. We're going to need some tab. Hey guys, I deep cleaned my bathroom today. I know there's a few spots from the towel where like fuzz came off, so I will get to that. But nice. And I cleaned my bathtub too, which really need it. I had like a new scrub brush thing that is like it's, I'm not scrubbing myself, like it's like the toothbrush, you know, an electric brush. And I did all this and it literally turned out looking so well. I'm gonna be all over this though. Hey guys, so as y'all saw, it is Tuesday. I cleaned my bathroom, did a lot of fun stuff today, made plans for the rest of the week, but I did read 166 pages in The Lady of the Rivers, so I did want to go over my thoughts. So I did run out of tabs, so I am having to start to dog ear pages, and look at that spine. I love a Baroque spine. I love them. So let's go to, where do I have it? First marked down. Okay, literally right there. So our first tab is this green one. Yeah, very interesting character dynamics. Not even that our main character is a part of, but like Margaret of Anjou, like her character dynamics with other characters, the relationships, super juicy, fun to read and gossip about, you know. So then my last tab is, even as I speak, I feel the shadow of the future on her. I pray that you never have cause to curse. That is Jaquetta talking to her daughter Elizabeth of Woodville, and thinking of where her life goes with that. Very good foreshadowing. And then I have a dog ear tab here. So she does a lot of tarot readings, and one has on a cap of somebody has a white rose. Again, great foreshadowing to what is to come, the War of the Roses. And then this whole section. So in August, we reach Wiltshire and stay at the old royal palace at Clarendon and the lush water meadows near Salisbury. I love this chalk meadowland and the broad watery valleys. The runs after the deer go on for hours through the woodland of the valley floors, and then we burst out onto the high downland and gallop across the even cropped grass. When we halt to eat, we can see half of England spread before us. The palace is set among flowering meads, flooded into lakes for half the year, but a network of clean streams and pools and rivers in this high summer. The Duke takes the Queen fishing and swears that they will catch a salmon for dinner, but they spend most of the day with her resting in the shade while he casts a line and gives her the rod to hold, and then casts the line again as the dragonflies dance over the kingcups and the swallows fly low over the water, skimming their little beaks into their own darting reflections. Just thought that was very picturesque, and Wiltshire is where my family's from in the UK. And then again, this is, was this an tarot reading? Okay, this is the thing she does with the threads in the water. I don't know what you call that kind of magic. That there's 3 suns in splendor, and I'm like, again, foreshadowing. I think that's gonna mean the 3 sons of York, but who knows? So yes, I'm still loving this. It's definitely a 4-star category, and to me that means I love a book. It's just not going to be an all-time favorite, and I realized I own the sequel, so I went ahead and put that in my stack of books that I would like to get to sometime soon. But I am going to go get some dessert now. Your girl needs some ice cream. I am halfway, a little over halfway into the Good Terrace now, and yeah, this is not doing a lot for me. That's not to say it's going to be a 2-star. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be in that 2 to 3-star range, definitely. It started out good, but it's just been so long-winded day to day. As I said, it's very slice of life, which I have nothing against slice of life. I actually enjoy slice of life, but I'm just so bored. And at this point, if I hear the name Jasper one more time, like she talks about Jasper all the time, and I'm like, what if Jasper is like a metaphor for the IRA? I don't know, but I'm getting tired of her talking about him. I'm like, girl, you're obsessed. Can we please stop? But I do think these themes are super interesting of what makes like a terrorist organization and what kind of people get involved with that, and how they're very human, because a lot of times there's like, oh my gosh, they're a terrorist, and yes, they are, but it's what leads somebody to joining something like that, and what goes into the relationships that are involved with that. It's very interesting, and yeah, there's a lot of times where you think, oh, Alice isn't that bad, and then just something happens. It'll be something very quick, and you're just gonna be like, oh. And I think that's with a lot of these characters in here, where they're you can see bits and pieces turning, and it's interesting to say the least. But I have read 7 hours and 29 minutes, which 729 is my angel numbers. It's my birthday as well, July 29th. So, you know, it's kind of fun that that was how much we got to today. So we did read more today than we did yesterday, which I do know with The Lady of the Rivers, I did read more than I read yesterday for a fact, by like page number wise. So cool. And I will begin into Outlander later after. Hi, this is PetSmart, guys. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Haven't gotten dressed, did my skincare, brushed my teeth, brushed my hair a little bit, and that's all I've done. And honestly, this is the one time you're ever gonna hear me say this. I cannot wait to go to the dentist next week, because I'm certain I have like 4 cavities, but the one, it's only, why am I telling y'all this first off? But like the second from the back, oh my gosh, certain foods, not even sugary, because y'all know I don't eat that much sugar. It will hurt so bad, and it'll be fine after I brush my teeth, but still, and there's like a dot there, so like, yeah, it's a cavity. But like, I cannot wait to go get this fixed, and that will be fantastic, because I am certain I have not had a cavity in like however long. I know I got all those cavities back in fall. I'm playing with scissors. I know you shouldn't do that. But I think, not this one. No, maybe. I don't know. But I feel like they've been there and it's been annoying. And it's just kind of amazing that it didn't start hurting till 1 week out from my appointment. I'm 1 week out from it. So that I'm like, I hope they believe me when I'm really like, yeah, it's only been hurting like a week. But still, it's not hurting right now since I brushed my teeth and all that. My mouth feels so clean right now. But it's so annoying. But I keep saying but, I got to over the halfway point in Upstream by Mary Oliver, and I did want to give you all my thoughts. So section 1 and section 2, 5-star content, 5-star. That's really the nature writing, but you do see some bits about literature and all of that. Now I'm in section 3, and it's all like, yesterday was about Emerson, don't know anything about him. Poe, I don't know a ton about. And then I've read Poe, but not to the extent that I would enjoy this. Then there's Whitman will be tomorrow on Thursday, and then Wordsworth on Friday, but I don't only skip to this on Friday. So that section is like a 2. It's doing nothing for me, but I kind of want to say it's a 3 because it's still well written and everything, but it's my fault for not having a lot of knowledge on this authors that she's talking about. So this is definitely like 4-star range. And I did get my book of the month box today, so I'm just going to tell y'all what books I got because I will be doing a haul at the end of the month. So my 2 picks were Anita De Monte's Last Laugh, and that is by, I don't know how to pronounce X's, Xochitl Gonzalez. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but these 2 were anticipated releases for me, so I made them my pick. Then we have A Fate Inked in Blood by Daniel L. Jensen. This is a romantasy. I hate that word, but it's Norse inspired, and I kind of want to watch Vikings again. I never finished it, but I am kind of interested in them at the moment. Then Bronze Drum was my add-on. This is by Fong Nguyen. Again, very sorry for pronouncing that wrong. This is set in ancient Vietnam. And again, I'm reading historical fiction this month, so I wanted to add more to my historical fiction collection. And then for the book of the year, so this book, 2 of these books were free and the others were like $10 each. So this was all $21. But book of the year, since I'm a best friend, I got that book for free. And I got Shark Heart, a love story by Emily, again, I can't read the font, Habeck. And I know Jamie from Jamie's Library really enjoyed that book, and she's someone where I watched her vlog and I was like, yeah, I'll read it. And I just, for the books that were nominated, I read Wayward, so obviously I'm not going to pick that because I already own it. And then the other ones were like thrillers and romances, so not my main genres, which I know a love story sounds like a romance, but this is just kind of different with magical realism vibes and all of that. But I did want to update y'all. It is currently 2:37 and I'm feeling good right now. Yeah, I'm feeling good. And I made plans to go plant shopping with my friend Corinne tomorrow, so that should be super fun because I do need 2 plants for the outside, which I do need to show her. So like what pots I'm using, so she can be of help for finding which ones. And so we're going to a greenhouse, and I don't think I've ever been to one before, to my knowledge. It's a local business, so we're gonna go there tomorrow to buy some plants. She needs indoor, I need outdoor, so. But I am gonna be going to Target later, so super exciting. Y'all know I love Target. So I'm just gonna watch some booktube or some kind of YouTube for the next like 10 minutes, or the next 20 minutes, my bad. And then start reading for the day. Guys, I have such a mess going on in here, but I finished the book, which book? The Lady of the Rivers, and I just had dinner, so I'm sorry if I have pizza sauce on my face. I have had pizza for dinner 2 nights in a row. Bad, I know. Also, I did go to Target today, and I'm going to start with that. I got The Score by Elle Kennedy because this is the next book in, again, is it Off Campus? Yeah, Off Campus. So this is the 3rd book. Y'all know I read the 2nd book last month in February, so I wanted to go ahead and pick up the next one. But let's talk about The Lady of the Rivers by Philippa Gregory. I read, I think it was 167 pages in there today, more so I listened to that. But let me go to my page in my reading journal here. So this was a historical fiction, and my 3 words to describe it are witchy, depth, and long. So I ended up giving it a 4-star. So let's talk about characters first. I gave the characters a 5-star. I absolutely love the character work that was done with Jaquetta. We see her go from this young and innocent girl who is at a royal court, or I don't know if it's royal, she's at a noble court, and then we see her get married to a much older man, but he's not a bad man. She is really just objectified by him. He sees her as this magical thing because of her supposed lineage, the mythology behind it. And so she doesn't have love like where she's at, because obviously she's separated from her family and friends and all. So she doesn't have that love that everybody wants in life. And then we see her become a lover, and we see her become a woman of herself, a companion of a queen. And there's just such great development with her, and I think even with all the other side characters, they were all well developed, and I really loved seeing the dynamics between all of the characters. Atmosphere, I gave a 5. It was just so witchy and just fairy tale-esque, even if it is historical fiction. And obviously some things in here were probably just embellished to make it more fun to read, but Jaquetta later in her life was accused of kind of bewitching Edward IV to fall in love with her daughter. So there is fact that she had been accused of bewitching somebody before. So do we know if she actually was doing witchy things? Who knows? But there was this alchemy and astrology, tarot cards, and the vibes overall were just so fun. And then the writing was the thing I had biggest issue with. I'm giving that a 3. The writing itself, like the way it was told, okay, fine, it was good writing. but the pacing. So for the majority of this, it was medium paced and it was fine. And then when we got to like the last quarter of it, or the last third of the book, I was like, oh my gosh, can we end it already? It was just going on for a while. And also it can be repetitive at times, but that's just what living in a country at war is like. I don't know about that, but I'm just saying from other books and media I've read that it's like that. So it was repetitive and had some pacing issues. And then plot, yes, I did love this plot. I loved learning about Jaquetta because she is a woman that, with all these other namesakes, at the time she kind of goes forgotten, and there is no official like historical biography on her, at least when this was published in 2011. That could have changed by now. So there's not a lot about her, so I loved getting to learn about somebody new who was connected to so many more famous people of her time, noble people of her time, royal people of her time. And so yeah, with Intrigue, I told y'all there were the pacing issues where I just wanted it to end already. And then Logic, I wasn't sure what to put on that, so I just gave it a 4-star. And then Enjoyment overall was a 4-star. But also, I wanted to tell y'all a fun little thing that I found out while I was reading this book. I am actually descended from the main character, Jaquetta, the Lady of the Rivers, through her grandson, Thomas Grey, Marquis of Dorset. I'm descended from him, and then I am also descended from her daughter, Catherine, who is her youngest child. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'll show y'all on genie.com. I'm not going to show my family tree because I don't know if people want to be shown in a video or not, but I will show the latter half that was 500 years ago. But that was really exciting to find out that I am related to the character in this book. So here's on genie.com showing she is my 19th great grandmother. So I'm going to open up the tree to show y'all the connection. So again, I'm only showing really the bottom half. So we have to do James Spencer Jr. all the way. So this is the connection I have through her daughter, Catherine. And there it is. Jaquetta is my grandmother. Hey guys, happy Thursday. So I just got home from going out with my friend, going shopping at the local plant nursery thing and then Target. So I didn't buy anything at Target, be proud of me. But I am about to start a new book, and that is Life After Life by Kate Atkinson. This is historical with like some magical realism thrown in there. So let's see what it's about. On a cold and snowy night in 1910, Ursula Todd is born, the third child of a wealthy English banker and his wife. She dies before she can draw her first breath. On the same cold and snowy night, Ursula Todd is born, lets out a lusty well, and embarks upon a life that will be, to say the least, unusual. For as she grows, she also dies, repeatedly in any number of ways. Ursula's world is in turmoil, and she faces the unspeakable evil of the greatest war in history. What power and force can one woman exert over the fate of civilization if she only has the chance? So I am doing the audiobook, and I am doing like 10 sections or whatever of the book a day, which will be about 90 pages. Yeah, today is going to be about 85 pages actually. So as I said, I'm doing the audiobook. I'm going to start it now. I'm going to be ending out the vlog here. I don't know why I brought my reading journal with me, but this was a 24-hour readathon, even though I didn't update y'all as much as I should have. But we're ending it at 12 hours and 20 minutes 12.04 seconds, which is a vast improvement from last month's 24-hour readathon. Or like, you know, it's where I try to get to 24 hours. Last month it was 9 hours and something, so a 3-hour improvement. I'm really proud of myself for that. But I am reading some chunky books. Sorry, I have stuff everywhere. I really need to organize my room, but I'm really proud that the numbers have gone up, because that is always great to be reading. And I know we haven't hit 24 hours yet, but obviously at this pace we could do it one day, and that is super exciting as always, but as I said, I am going to be ending the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it all the way through, leave a plant emoji in the comments below, maybe a clover, because we do have St. Patrick's Day coming up next week. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.